Come here. Nice. I tried to start this live like 3 times and it just kept telling me I had no service. Come here. Okay, you got it. Ready? Watch this. He'll chase this little tiny pebble into the lake. He ain't too bright. But he's out here swimming. Some good exercise for him, so I figure why not. He's out there looking for it. He's swimming in circles trying to find the rock. Hey, Anthony. Cheers. I was over here earlier fishing. The fish was just shit. There was nothing biting. So I figured I'd bring the dog out and let him swim. He's just going in circles over there. He's loving it. Nah. Just swimming with the dog right now. I was over here fishing earlier and nothing was biting. I figured I'd just come over here and let that old stupid here go swimming. I forgot his tennis ball, so I'm throwing pebbles in the water and he'll go chase the pebbles. Oh, nice. Compost. It's always good for them. They always love that. They'll have a nice little freaking spurt right after you put that on there. Here, go get it. All he's got to do is see that little splash and he's after it. He doesn't know where it went, where it landed. Hey, Sports, what's happening? Oh, nice. Nah, I won't swim in here with him. I want to teach him how to surf. Take him surfing with me. Come on, man. Go get it. Here we go, another little pebble. Little pebble. As soon as he sees the splash from the water, he'll go chase it. No. Hey, Daniel. See you later. You guys want to come into somebody's channel and put shit like that in the comments? You're gone. I know we're all trying to get our subscriber count and all that shit up, but we don't need people like that in our channels. Yeah, we're not fishing. I was fishing earlier and the fish weren't biting. So this lake level's gone down like a foot overnight. So I think the water dropping that much really turned the fish off today. These little kids over here, I don't know if you can really see them in camera, but the little kids over there got a catfish a little bit ago. It was a nice cat too. It was like a nice 3-4 pound cat. Arizona. I'll be out in Arizona fishing Havasu pretty soon here. This is just a little pond in the neighborhood. It's basically like the local swimming hole. There is fish in here. There's tilapia, bluegill, bass, and catfish that I know of. I don't know if there's carp in here or not. I've never seen one, and I've never seen anybody catch one. So I'm kind of ruling out the fact that there might be carp in here. But we'll see. There might be. I might catch one of them one day. As much as I fish this, I figure I would have already caught one. Hey, what are you doing? Come here. Dog's over there just doing his own thing. Come here. Get it. Get it. Go get it. Go get it. He didn't see where it hit. So I got to throw another one. He's like, oh, screw that. I know it's a trick now. I know it's a trick. I know I can't get him. Go get it. Go find a stick. Go find a fish. Go find a fish. Go get a fish. Oh, the freaking phone screen's throwing a reflection behind me now. He's chasing that. He ain't the brightest dog out there. Loyal but dumb. I tried to get my other dog to come out with me, and he yeah, Mr. Silver, I'm gonna come take all your goddamn fish now just for making that comment. San Bernardino, what's up, man? I'm just south of you. Yeah, Whisker, this is a cool little spot. It's just a little neighborhood pond, basically. So, I mean, it's not that big. It's only, 7 acres. But there's kayaks and canoes. There's a paddle boat around here somewhere. All kinds of cool stuff for the pups and the people. Over there's that tree over there that's got a hammock that it's like a seated hammock that dips you into the water. Dogs are more than happy to come down here and swim. On the weekends, you'll come down here on a Saturday afternoon and there's probably 90 people here. Like the whole neighborhood's down here. So, cool little spot. Hey. Go get it. And this idiot will just swim until he can't swim anymore. But it's a great way to tire him out. And he's getting older. He's almost 10. So he's got, if he's been like sitting down or laying down for a little while, when he gets up, his shoulders, like, you can tell it's bothering him, like arthritis or something. So the swimming for him is a good little no impact activity. But apparently there's a reflection off my phone screen, so he's chasing that right now. Yeah, Moreno Valley, I heard there's some good boar hunting up there. I've never gone up there to get any. I should. Hey, come here. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Yeah, he's coming up on 10. He's coming up on 10 years old. So his brother's lazy as hell. I got him and one other, and they're actual brothers from the same litter. They were rescues from down in Rosarito, Mexico. And out of the entire litter, him, his brother, and one other dog are the only ones that survived. So I'm kind of glad he's here, because his whole litter didn't make it except for him. So I just found a stick. I'm gonna start throwing the stick for him. All right, bud, come here. Oh, he'll be all over that thing now. I forgot his tennis ball, so. The dog has a one-track mind. He's all about the tennis ball. He's only started actually retrieving sticks in the last couple of days. I forgot his tennis ball last time we were here. So I threw a stick out in the water, and he actually went and retrieved it. So the retriever part of him is there. Unfortunately, he's gun shy, so he does not make a good bird dog. Oh, that sucks, man. Always sucks losing a pet. Come on. There's a couple kids down there with, they got their little Bluetooth speaker cranking the tunes. So YouTube will probably copyright me for it, but I'm not monetized yet, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, those tennis balls have no chance, man. There's a place on eBay, of all places, believe it or not, eBay has a place that it's like a, go get it. It's like a tennis, like the tennis club or whatever. No, bring it over here. And what they do is they sell boxes of tennis balls. They sell 100 tennis balls for $20 on eBay. They're all like the used, tennis balls and whatever, but for a dog, that's perfect. 100 of them for $35, I think it is. First time I bought it, it was 20, and then it went up to 25, and I think now it's up to almost probably 35. But, how often do you go through 100 tennis balls? Like this guy, he'll go through them. No, bring it over here, stupid. He'll go through them like crazy, all the way over here. Get it. There you go. He goes through them like crazy because, we lose them and he chews them up. His brother will not retrieve a tennis ball. I don't know what it is. Like, this dog has all the energy, and his brother, who's actually bigger than him, heavier, won't play with toys whatsoever. Will not play with toys. It's like he has no interest. This guy had, when they were little bitty puppies, bring it all the way over here. All the way. Thank you. When they were little puppies, we were playing one day. We were all three playing, both dogs and myself. And this guy right here had what looked like a seizure. And ever since then, his brother will not touch a toy. You can't get him to chase a ball. You can't get him to play tug of war. You can't give him a chew toy, like a regular just chew toy. Any kind of dog toy, his brother will not touch it. If you kind of try to rile the dog up and get rough with him, and like, you guys know how it is with your dogs. You kind of try to rile them up and get them to start playing. If you do that, his brother um, will go take off and go hide under the bed. So I think seeing this guy have that seizure or whatever it is, really screwed with that dog's head. And that was, you know, 9.5 years ago. They were only, probably 3 months old, 4 months old when that happened. So, and ever since then, they're almost 10 years old. They're coming up on 10 in a couple of months here. And ever since that happened, that dog will not play with toys. Whereas this one, like, that's all he cares about is playing with toys. And it's funny that in the last few days he started playing with the stick. Now, if I go home and throw a stick for him in the backyard, he'll look at me and be like, what was that? Stupid. I'm not going to chase that thing. But the tennis ball, he's all over it. I've actually seen this dog like swim under the water. He'll put his whole head under and go, basically go dive. And he'll chase that stick until I can't throw it anymore. But I figure, it's a perfect exercise, Yeah, we don't have gators over here, man. We have meth heads. And I think I'd rather trade the gators for the meth heads. The gators are probably friendlier. And the gators don't ask you for cigarettes and money every time you go somewhere. Oh, get it. Bring it over, all the way over here. Oh, you jerk wagon. Bring it all the way over here. Are you tired? You need a rest? Okay, go rest. Go relax. Go relax. Do not shake off on me again. Yeah, man, San Diego's full of meth heads. We're like the crackhead capital of the world. Like, if you go to the beach, between the parking lot and the sand, 6 people are going to ask you for meth, cigarettes, money, or some other kind of drug. It used to be, back when I was growing up, our parents could drop us off at the beach and leave us there for the day. We had the lifeguards there, so they didn't have to worry about us drowning. But now, like, I wouldn't, I don't have kids, but I wouldn't even take my kids to the beach out here. Oh yeah, Rialto, you guys got them too. Yep. It's a California thing. Our state government encourages drug addicts out here, I guess. I know in San Francisco they give them away like free needles and stuff, so, which just baffles me. Hey, catfish and mini bikes. Yeah, I'm in BB Stream a lot. He streams at night, so I get to just kind of chill out and relax in the evenings and watch him fish. I always like watching people fish in different areas. See what they're using, see what they're catching, see what methods are working. And then I've noticed that a lot of methods don't work in different spots, Oh, you guys got them out there too, huh? Yeah, I think they're a nationwide problem now. Here's I don't know if you guys can see it, that's the Border Patrol helicopter flying around up there. He's flying around. We're a couple hundred yards from the border right here, so. Yeah, I know I've seen you in this channel quite a bit. Thanks for jumping in over here. I appreciate it. It's always good to see people from other channels in. Oh, you jerk! Quit shaking off on me. I like seeing people from other channels that I watch and seeing them in other people's channels as well, supporting everybody. A lot of my content's fishing, but a lot of it too, just stuff like this. I'll just live stream chilling out here by the neighborhood. I call it swimming pool because, it's a little pond, but, during the weekend, this place will be lined. This whole shoreline right here will be just lined with families chilling, hanging out, playing in the water, kids having a great old time. Oh, he's got water in his ear. There he goes. But yeah, it's a cool little spot, man. Yeah, we do have a lot of saltwater lagoons up, especially towards like North County. Get it? Quit shaking off on me, you jerk. I really wish I could get my other dog to come over here with us, but I told him, I said, hey, let's go for a walk, and he went and crawled under the bed and didn't want to come out. But this guy, it's funny, they're brothers from the same litter. This dude got like all the energy, and my other dog got none of it. Like to my other dog, like a workout is going to the back of the backyard to take a dump. And this guy, I'll throw this stick into this water for him for hours, and we'll get home, and the first thing he wants to do is find that tennis ball and chase that tennis ball. No, I can't reach it. Get it. You gotta put it where I can reach it. Do you need a rest? You need a rest? You want to throw it? Get it. Quit shaking off on me, man. So I figured I'd bring this guy out here for a little bit and let him get some exercise. It's too hot out to, run him through the backyard. It's over 100 degrees out here today, so throwing the tennis ball for him out in the backyard is just not an option. He gets overheated, and I don't like to see that happen to him because he had that stroke or whatever, seizure or whatever it was when he was a little puppy, and I don't like getting him overexerted and overheated. So I'll bring him over here and let him swim rather than chase the tennis ball, because no, bring it all the way over. I can't reach it from there. You need a break? You need a rest? No? You want me to throw it? You want me to throw it? You got to bring it over. Okay, there you go. Ready? Here it goes. But yeah, we're hardcore desert out here. So, this looks like a little freaking oasis right here. But, if I were to show you like up over the little bank on the backside, it's just pure desert. So, bringing him over here in the heat of the day to let him get some exercise and swim just works out perfect. Plus he's got that shoulder that, I don't know what he did to his shoulder, but he tweaked his shoulder a while back, and it seems like it still gives him problems. So the low impact of the water, I think, is really great. I'm outside of San Diego. I'm about an hour and a half outside of downtown San Diego. Right on the Mexican border. So I don't know if you can see it if I zoom in. If you see, it's hard to get a good shot, but you see that road right there going up over the hill, and the one side looks like it has a fence. That's the border. That's the Mexican border fence. So everything on the right hand side is Mexico. Everything on the left is the United States. So we're right here on the border. Like I could walk to the Mexican border in probably 5 minutes from where I'm at. If you go back and look through my channel, there is a live video that I did. It's titled something about the desert and the border wall. I forget what the exact title is, but I spent quite a while over at the border wall. No, bring it up. Bring it all the way. Bring it all the way over. I spent quite a while at the border wall showing you guys the whole the wall, all the little gates that are in it that are, just there for looks. They don't actually open. But I also got a video where I'm on the dirt bike riding on the border wall, like riding down the border road. So, am I in Yuma? No. I am about an hour or hour west of Yuma. A little over an hour, like an hour 20. You used to fish Yuma all the time? Where at? On the river or where about? I know you can fish the river that goes right through Yuma. Well, right through the western edge of Yuma. Get it. Quit dropping it over there and bring it to me. Gosh, he'll chase this stick until he can't chase it anymore. Am I armed? Beetle, I'm always armed. I'm a hunter, I'm a fisherman, I'm an outdoorsman. I'm always armed. I'm also a CCW holder, so. Oh, okay, we used to ride down into Algodones from the sand dunes. So yeah, I know kind of where you're talking about. Kind of out by, what's that casino, like the Q or something? No, I would never own a freaking Glock as long as I lived. Nope. I do not own a Glock. I grew up riding the sand dunes out there in Gordonsville, and then the tree huggers closed all of it off because of that stupid plant. So 95% of Gordonsville is closed off now. Look at him. Go drink the water. Go get a drink. Or you only do that at home, you won't drink this water? So there's dirt on the stick, now he doesn't want to pick it up. So he'll probably try to get it all the way to the water before he picks it up. Oh no, he picked it up this time. Get it, bring it all the way here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Glocks, man. Yep, the milkweeds. It's the, what is it, the milk vetch or whatever. They closed everything off because of that. Bring it over here. And now there's like half of Gordonsville, a little over half of Gordonsville is closed. Get it. He got dirt on his stick, so now he doesn't want to pick it up. Oh, bring it all the way where I can reach it. Bring it where I can reach it. All right, there you go. He doesn't like chewing on the dirty stick. Hey, Rax, what's happening? Oh, I thought I was going to hit him in the head. Yeah, no, I don't carry a Glock. Don't even own a Glock. God, this dog is just going to chase that stick until I quit throwing it. Oh, nice. Yeah, me and my buddies, we were known to go out there midsummer. We'd leave San Diego right after work and go out there and ride all night until the sun came up. And then once the sun comes up and it starts getting hot, you know, we just load up and get the hell out of there. But I'll tell you what, man, the dunes at night are fun. He is a, I guess they call him a labber bull. He's a half lab and half pit mix. You guys catch anything over there? You guys catch anything over there?
Yeah, this is.
Yeah?
Catfish.
I saw that catfish. Oh, that sucks. Go get it. Go get it. Go get the stick. Yeah, he's, so it's funny, he looks more lab, and his brother, from the exact same litter, looks full pit. Bring it to where I can reach it, dummy. Come on, get it. Get it. I can't throw it if I can't reach it. You know, it's funny. I bought a 450. I got a 2018 CRF 450, and the very first place I took it was to Gordonsville, and it blew up on the first ride. Completely grenaded my top end. So I took it back to the dealer to have him fix it. I mean, it was a brand new bike, and their service mechanic there told me that I need to learn how to ride because that bike shouldn't have blown up and it was my fault, and I need to learn how to ride that bike. And funny thing is, I've been desert racing for most of my life, so him telling me to, this kid that's half my age telling me to learn how to ride, I thought was pretty freaking funny. He no longer works at that dealership. And it wasn't just me that complained about him. Apparently there's quite a few people. I have another buddy that works at that dealership. That's where I got the bike from. And I guess that dude in the service department had a bunch of complaints. Bunch of bikes and side-by-sides come back after he'd fixed them. So dude wasn't too good at his job or customer service. So what happened was I had bought this bike. Guy bought it from the dealership, and he took it out a couple of times, and it was just way too much bike for him. He had paid cash for it when he bought it. Bring it over here. Get it. So he ended up trading it in after 2 rides for a little 250 because the 450 was just way too much for him. So my Banshee, man, that's the one bike I miss of all bikes that I've ever had. That I never should have got rid of that. Get it. That's the one bike that I wish I still had. That thing was probably the fastest bike I've ever ridden. But that Banshee that I had was the only thing stock about it was the name. Get it. He doesn't like picking it up with dirt on it. Yeah, that Banshee was quick, man. Super quick. No, bring it all the way over here. All the way. Get it. Bring it all the way. You're just burying it more, dude. He's trying to get the dirt off of it so he can pick it up. He's gonna like bring it all the way to the water before he gets it. No, quit dropping it right there and bring it all the way to where I can reach. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. I don't understand what the hell he's doing. He's just like, do you see this? He's like digging it all the way. Dude, okay, come on, stupid. You know you gotta bring it where I can reach it. Now it's cleaned off. Now I'll have no problem bringing it. Man, I kind of want a little YZ125. That thing would be so fun right now to just jump on and throw around. It's like riding a bicycle with a motor on it. They're so light. I'm trying to talk the wife into letting me build something with a cage. I'm getting to the point where, they say with age comes a cage. Well, I'm at the age where I could use a cage. That, and after my last crash, I still have problems with my shoulder from my last crash. That one put me out for 18 months. I tore everything from the collarbone to the elbow off the bone. Ligaments, tendons, muscles, everything. Everything came off the bone. I was, after the surgery to put everything back, it was 18 months of recovery. See, that's what I want. I want a Baja Bug. I do a lot of stuff down here, Plaster City's, right down the road from me. So do a lot of stuff in Plaster City and Superstition. No, bring it all the way. Go get it. Go get it. Don't do it. Go get it. So it'd be nice to have something just like that for Plaster or Super or whatever, but When I crashed, I was actually on my DRZ, and I was only going 19 miles an hour. We were going down a little, more of a fire road kind of a thing, and we were in a spot that I never ridden before, and I was kind of on a downhill, and there was a big rut to the left of us going down the hill, so you had to take the high line up to the right, but then at a certain spot you had to come off of that high line down to the lower side. And when we came off of that, my buddy's back tire hit a rock. He kicked that rock out, and my front tire, when I came off that little drop, my front tire landed straight on the rock that he had kicked out. And once my front tire hit that rock, it was done. You know, bars twisted, I went down, I was on the ground before I even realized what was going on. So there's a video on my channel of that, actually. I did an edit, a whole long video edit. It's like a 15-minute edit that I did on my channel. I did that while I was recovering from the surgery. So, no, bring it. Get it. Get it. Don't shake off on me anymore, you jerk. Go get it. So, on my channel, there's a video. It's called From Dirt to Hurt. And it's like a 15-minute video. And towards the end of that video, I think it's like 12 minutes in, I got that crash in there. And it was a hell of a crash. If we're going so slow, it was a hell of a crash. I've watched it probably 400 trillion times in regular speed and slow-mo. And the reason I know I was going 19 miles an hour is because I slowed it down. And when I went over the bars, my GoPro caught the speedometer, and it's a digital speedometer, so it's not hard to miss. But it was 19 what was showing on the speedometer, so I wasn't even going fast. And I just the way I landed, going downhill, I never even had a chance. It happened so quick, and if you watch the video, you'll see it happened so quick. I never had time to react and get away from the bike. So when I hit the ground, both hands were still on the bars. And what happened was when I hit, I just slid on that elbow, basically. All the impact went, or on the shoulder. All of the impact, my weight and the bike went into my shoulder. And just the way it pushed me along the ground, it just tore everything. Now, the funny thing is, I didn't break a single bone, and I didn't have a single bruise. Not a scratch on me. Everything was all, muscle and ligament and tendons. So it was just basically it was an impact injury. So it was just one of those freak of nature things. If you watch that video and you see that crash part and you slow it way, 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 way down, you can see the minute I hit the ground, you can see in my shadow that my feet are actually out in front of the bike for a second. And then I hit the ground and my feet are behind the bike. So I went over the bars, still holding on to the bars. And by the time I stopped, my body weight and the weight of the bike had moved enough that I was back behind the bike. But I never let go of the bike. So, hey, come here. It's right there, stupid. You swam past it. Over here. Hey, come here. That idiot. Get over here. Jamie. It's over here, bud. Come here. It's over here. You're going the wrong way. He swam right past the stick. Now he's just out there like looking for it. Hey, come here. Jamie. He's not going to come back until he finds it. But he's going the wrong way. It's over here. Hey. Gotta find a rock that I can throw to make a splash. Jamie. Hey. Come here. He's out there just going in circles. Look, it's right here. Get it. Swam halfway across the freaking lake trying to find that stick. And he went the wrong way. He didn't see it when I threw it, so he didn't see where it hit. Hey, I'll call that dog whatever I want. It's my dog. And yeah, that dog would do anything I asked him to do. Oh man, I know I'm gonna crash again. It's just a matter of time. There we go. Good boy. There you go. Yeah, you found it. I've only had two. I'll call it one bad crash and one close call where I actually crashed, but I was going down Banner Grade, which drops out of the mountains here down into the deserts, and I came around a corner and there was a Prius 3/4 of the way into my lane, and my only option was to either hit the Prius head on or lay the bike down and try to slide. And that's exactly what I did. Was I laid the bike down and slid, and my visor, I wish I would have had the GoPro on at the time. I hadn't been recording. I had the GoPro, but I hadn't had it recording. But my visor actually clipped the dude's back tire, the visor on my helmet, and he never stopped. He just kept going. There's a bunch of guys on Harleys that saw the whole thing happen. They were behind him coming up the hill. I was going down. A couple of them stayed there with me, and a couple others went and chased him. And about 15 minutes after the crash, this guy came back with 2 of them in front and 3 of them behind him, following him down the road. So he was going to try to just take off. But one of the guys actually had, the guy that was leading that group actually had a camera rolling, and he got the whole thing on camera. So I mean, I didn't get hurt, and it didn't do anything to my bike. Again, I bought the proper gear, and I didn't have a scratch on me. So my bike was a little scratched up, but you know, that was it. So I decided that I was going to be cool about it. Not press charges against the guy for hit and run or any of that, even though he was, you know, almost all the way into mine. So, hey, BMC, what's happening, brother? So I just let that one go, but those are the only 2 really accidents I've ever had. I mean, I've had, you know, stupid little crashes out in the desert here and there, but David, a bunch of numbers. Hey, welcome. Thanks for jumping in. I've had, you know, my share of crashes in the desert, but nothing major. In the 48 years that I've been riding motorcycles, I can no longer say I've never broken a bone on a motorcycle. I've broken 1 bone. I broke my wrist, and that was on my Banshee. I was at a track, and I'm not a track guy. I do not ride tracks. That was the first time I ever rode a track on a quad. So I'm on this track, and I was watching these guys. There was this camel hump jump. It was like a step up, and I'm watching these guys on these quads hit it, and they're on these 450s, and they're hitting it and, you know, just sailing, and it looked super fun. So I asked him, I said, what gear are you guys hitting that in? And the guy told me, he says, we're hitting this about 3/4 throttle in 3rd gear. And they were landing perfect. Well, I decided, okay, if they're hitting it 3/4 throttle in 3rd gear, I'm going to hit it 3/4 throttle in 3rd gear. I was on my Banshee. That 3/4 throttle 3rd gear on that Banshee was a little more than that 3/4 throttle 3rd gear on those 4-strokes. And when I hit that lip, I knew the second that I hit that lip that I was carrying way too much speed. I overshot the landing by like 20 feet and landed flat bottom. Blew out all 4 shocks, well, 3, because the quad's only got 2 or 1 in the rear, but blew all 3 shocks apart. actually broke my rear shock. I never came off the bike, but the landing itself was so hard that my wrist broke. So, and I didn't realize, I thought I just jammed it up. Um, I didn't realize till I went to load my quad in the truck. When I went to go pick the front end up to lift it into the truck, I knew right then and there that I was done for. So I went home, wrapped it up in ice, and did all that, and figured, okay, I probably just sprained it. I'll go to work tomorrow morning because this happened on a Monday night. Mondays were quad night at this track. So I figured I'd go to work Tuesday morning, get through the day, and then if it was still hurting really bad, I'd go to the doctor. And I woke up the next morning, my wrist looked like a freaking grapefruit, and it was purple. So I actually went to work, and my boss looked at my arm, and he goes, dude, you can't be here. He says, you need a doctor. So they forced me to go to the hospital. So I went and got it checked out, and it was broke. Look, I didn't throw it, and I was all confused. He's looking at me like, what the hell? Oh, man. I gotta check my battery. I know my battery died earlier. It's only at 10%. I know when I was over here fishing earlier, my battery died, and I didn't realize it. It just killed the stream. Okay, dude, you gotta relax. Look at him. Isn't he just a lovable pup? He's got the brain power of a drunk flea, but, Yeah, what's the doctor? Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Whisker, thank you. Yeah, guys, hit that like and subscribe for me. Last time I checked, I was at 685. My goal for this week is to get at least 750. I want to get as many as possible, but baby steps, right? But yeah, no, what I was saying was when I tore up my shoulder, I called my wife because there's no way I was riding home. I was on my dual sport, and I had ridden from the house. I rode the bike from the house to the spot where I was riding, and met a buddy of mine over there. It was actually the first time I'd ever ridden with this guy. And if you watch all my videos, me out in the desert, the other guy that I'm riding with in the videos is the guy that was there when I crashed. And that was the first time I ever rode with him, was when I crashed. But I had called the wife and told her, I said, hey, can you go see if the neighbor's home? And she's like, confused. She goes, why? And I said, well, if he is, I'm going to need him to put the Joe hauler thing, the little bike carrier, on the back of the Jeep so he can come pick me up. And if not, I'm going to need you to grab my truck and come pick me up. So she's like, what happened? And I told her I crashed and I need her to come get me. So I go home, she comes and picks me up. We're in the middle of freaking nowhere. It took her like an hour and a half to get to where we were at. She comes and picks me up. We get the bike on the Jeep, get home, and she wants me to go to the hospital. And I'm like, no, I'm just sore. I'll go to the hospital in the morning if I need to. The next morning, I didn't sleep at all that night. I did not sleep one bit. So I go to the hospital the next morning and go to the emergency room, and I'm like, look, I was in a motorcycle accident and I screwed myself up. And they say, oh, when did this happen? And I told them, I said, it happened yesterday in the desert. Well, they didn't, they thought the fact that it took me, overnight to get to the hospital meant that I wasn't that bad. So they kind of gave me a Band-Aid and a lollipop and sent me home. They told me that, oh, well, we don't do MRIs at this hospital and all of this. Well, they sent me home without anything. That was on Sunday morning. Monday morning, I went to my primary care. I called in my emergency appointment for my primary care and went in, and he was like, you need an MRI immediately. They sent me for the MRI, and 3 days later, I was in surgery. And then, that happened in May. I was out until the following, it was about 18 months. So it was a long time that I was on the couch. Anyway, guys, I just got that 5% warning on my phone. And I was over here earlier today recording and doing a live video, and my phone died. So I'm going to go ahead and call this. I'm going to put the dog back on the leash here. Get over here. He doesn't like the leash. He hates being on a leash. He's better off leash than on. But anyway, guys, I'm going to call it. I'm going to go home. I got to make dinner. It's 5:30. Wife gets off work in a half hour. It's been a 14-hour day today for her. So have dinner ready for her when she gets home. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back here tomorrow trying to catch more bass and more catfish out of here. So right on, guys. We're out of here. Thanks for being here. Peace, and we'll see you tomorrow.